Hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. So I like to thank you again. I've said this yesterday. I'll have to say it for a couple of more times before it sinks in. Thank you for 15,000 subscribers. Give yourself a hand. Yay! Oh, it was so nice to see that, and it was so nice of you guys to support me in that way. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thanks for sharing the videos, for subscribing, for commenting. I heard you all, and I know for a fact that you're with me, and it feels really, really good. So thank you for that, okay? Okay, so I have another talk show for you today, okay? Give it a thumbs up if you like it, share the video, subscribe, and check out my links below if you want to support this channel in any way. Okay, so the title today is I have been in, or I am currently in, an abusive domestic violence relationship. I have been, or I currently am in, a abusive domestic violence relationship. Sounds familiar? You know anybody been through that or is currently going through that? Well, we're going to talk about it. Hopefully that they're listening, or maybe you can share the video and maybe they can hear something that will help them get out of that situation, okay? Because sometimes all you need to know is somebody cares, somebody has some ideas, and you can get the strength to move on, okay? The first thing I want to give you is a hotline phone number. The hotline phone number is 1-800-799-7233. Again, 1-800-799-7233. 1-800-799-7233. And the website is www.loveispect.org. Okay, so that's some resource for you if you feel you want to reach out. That would be great. Is somebody always there to listen and to help you out. Now, just so that you'll know, there are shelters that you can go to for people who are suffering through domestic violence. And don't be ashamed to call, because that's what they're there for. They're there to protect you and help you and your children in any way, okay? Some reasons people may stay in the abusive relationship is they don't think they're pretty, maybe, okay? And they could be the prettiest person, or they may not be the prettiest person, but inside them they feel that they're not. So they feel they have to put up with the abuser. Maybe they work an unskilled job, so they feel like they don't make enough money on the job that they're in to go out and survive on their own. So, you know, I'm going to say to the person who's being abused, if you can, and if this is your situation, try to see if you can take up some classes or certificate training or something like that, so that you can feel better about yourself, and maybe you can make more money so that you feel you can support you and your family, okay? Maybe they'll say, I am fat. Well, no one can help whether they're fat or not. You know, people, I'm sure, have tried to lose weight. Sometimes you lose it, you gain it back, you lose it, you gain it back. So weight is very difficult to control. So all you can do on that is to keep trying. But other than that, you know, you can't have that as a reason to take abuse. Okay? You might say, my kids is not my abuser, so he's accepting them. Well, you really don't want your kids accepting somebody that's abusing you, because now they're learning those habits and tricks. And now they could implement that kind of violence. You know, they don't have to wait until they get grown to demonstrate violence. Once they see violence, they know how to implement that. So you don't want that negativity around your kids. You want positive people around your kids. The abuser is the supporter of the family. The abuser is the supporter of the family. So you may say, well, you know, I can't make it without his or her money. And by the way, an abuser could be a woman or it could be a man. It is not just a man and it's not just a woman. Nowadays, it is recognized that it could be either one. And either one, it's bad. It doesn't matter whether you're a woman and you may say, oh, I can't hurt a guy. It doesn't matter whether you can hurt him or not. You know, you can't do physical violence, okay? Okay. You may say that your mother was abused and your mother stayed around for 25 years with her abuser. So you see, you watched that and you learned that, and because your mother survived it, you think it's okay to survive that. It's not okay to survive that. When you're abused, it's in your head permanently. You try to block it out, and there are many times that you can block it out, but there are other times that things trigger those emotions, and you remember how you was treated, and it could make you depressed. It could make you stay away from people. It can affect you in many different ways. It can affect you mentally. Okay. I am parenting with the abuser, you may say. So you don't feel like you want to separate from the abuser because maybe you have the abuser's kids, and you don't want to, you feel, separate the kids from their other parent. Again, that's still not a reason to stay. You know, if they're going to be a parent, they can be a parent outside your door. They don't have to be a parent in your door, getting violent and calling you names and disrespecting you. Maybe it's the abuser's house. Maybe you definitely have to go because it's not your house, okay? There are some teens that are going through abuse. They have boyfriends or girlfriends, and they're getting physically beaten or called named or bullied from their mate. And so, you know, they will definitely not want to share it with the family because the family will definitely not like that, and they may restrict them from seeing that person or something like that. So talk to your teens and make sure they're not going through something like that. Let them know what's right and wrong, and that they can't put their hands on people. They can talk to people, but you can't call them names and disrespect them out of their name, okay? And so that you know that your teen is in a healthy relationship, okay? Maybe the person is undocumented, meaning that they don't have a right to be here. So because they're undocumented, maybe they are afraid to call the police and report it because they're worried about their own ability to stay here after they report the abuse. And so that could sort of flip on them. So maybe they feel that they have no other choice, no other family or no place to go, and that they feel like they got to take it. And they feel like the police would be more harmful to them than helpful. Your abuser is the money maker. Even though you work and make money, the abuser controls all money and spending. And that's so that they can keep you in line and make sure that you don't have extra money, so in case you want to take a walk, or you feel when you have money that you can spend, maybe they don't feel like they'll have control over you like that, okay? So that in itself is a problem, because you know, if you work, you don't need anyone controlling your money. You're supposed to work things out together. So that's another thing that abusers do, okay? If you know someone that is going through abuse, or if you know someone that have been through abuse, or maybe it's even you, get help. If you can help someone, especially if you've been through it and you are in a better place. Maybe you can help guide them as to what they can do and can't do, and give them some moral support. And if you have to hear the same story 20 times about the abuser, okay, be a listening ear and hear it, because at the end, at least this person has someone that they can come to, someone they can turn to give them some sound doctrine. And they may not take your advice, but one day they may hear it and actually take it. So, you know, that's your job, is to be the moral support of that. Okay? Now, also, I want to say, if you feel that somebody is being abused, maybe you can suggest for them to call these numbers. Okay, I'm going to give you the number and the website again, so that they have some place to reach out to. Okay, so here's the number again. This is the hotline for domestic violence. 1-800-799-7233. 1-800-799-7233. And the website is www.loveispect.org. Okay, so I thought I would bring this important message to you. This is part 1, and I'm going to be doing part 2 because it's a deep concern, and I would like to see if I can help in any way. Alright, share the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, check out my links below. Grandma Ray loves you. Bye-bye.